Someone say something loud.
Hello, hello, hello.
Wow.
Better. There you go.
Okay, awesome.
You
Good.
said loud, so I figured that was my time to shine. So.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm also recording this on OBS, so we'll have backup of backup. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah,
It's not.
No.
that's good.
Okay, we can do the clappy thingy. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll bring it
The what?
in.
You'll see, Rynnie.
Oh no.
I think that's why they have the two bots, because when they join one and then the other one comes in and says now recording, it all syncs together.
That might be it, actually.
Maybe.
Is that-
I don't know.
Because that makes sense to me, the reason why they have the two.
Okay, well,
Okay.
maybe we ought to get the other one then. I mean, if me and you both are recording right now, I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll be
We don't
fine.
have to have Craigbot.
We can do it anyway, just in case.
Now recording.
Oh my god.
Hey, Craig. What's up? We just want to do the whole 1, 2, 3 clap all together so that we can all sync
Okay.
together. So,
Okay, ready?
mhm.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3.
clap. All right.
Actually clap. You have to actually clap.
I clapped.
I clapped.
If
Tried,
everyone
my mic
claps,
doesn't pick it up.
if everyone claps, we should be fine.
Yeah,
All right.
I got OBS going. You got OBS going, and we got Craigbot, so we're good.
All right. There's no way this can fail.
There's
Nothing
no
can
way.
stop us
No
now.
way.
All right.
Yes,
on wood.
and,
Oh
and,
my
and my
God.
blue screen problem has been fixed. I haven't had an issue with it yet, so we should be
That's
good.
good.
That's
GGs.
exciting. Okay.
So we
then.
should be good.
Good stuff. All right, we're ready to go. Hello and welcome to episode number 17 of the broadcast. My name is Eva, and with me today are our fabulous co-hosts. All of us are here today, starting with Miss Mystic. Hello.
Hello, I'm back from work.
Hello. All right. and
Back
we-
from the chains of the man.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Wage slave. Oh my god.
Oh. Yep.
And
Yup.
we also have here with us Rynnie. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. And also SumBunniLuvsU. Hello. Bunny.
She did?
Funny.
Can y'all not hear me? Oh, I was talking. I said hey.
Oh, hey. And of course, we also have with us Miss Xylie Star. Hello.
What's up, everybody?
What is up? Okay, any good news for us this week? There's been a lot of random stuff happening, but I just want to dip into the good news right now. Anything happening with you all? Anything good stuff happen?
I'm finally feeling better after 3 weeks.
Yay!
Hell
Hallelujah.
I finally
Jesus
got some
Christ.
sleep. I went to bed last night at 10, woke up at midnight, watched Now Recording for 2 hours, went back to bed at 2 a.m., did not get out of bed until 5 p.m.
Oh, Jesus.
My god.
I was exhausted. So
But you're all
I
caught
feel
up.
that.
yeah, I think I'm caught up. I feel like I'm caught up. So we're gonna find out.
Good.
We shall see.
How about you, Bunny?
I've had a great week. It's turning to be the good season on cam, so I'm like
Nice.
soaking it all up right now.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, isn't it tomorrow you have the Riz contest or something going on?
Yes, it is on Flatly Gaming's channel on here. I think it's live, so I'm not really sure
Alright.
how this is gonna go, but I'm ready. I'm gonna re-riz them.
So
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that. Like, are guys
don't
trying to
either.
Riz you up? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like a panel, and then I guess they shoot their shot, and I don't know if I guess maybe the audience picks I think that's how it should be. If it's not, I think the audience should pick who they think's the best.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's a Riz off. That's insane.
Yeah.
A Riz off.
Yeah, I think that's
What's
what.
that?
Yeah, that's what they call it, the Riz off, and someone will be
God.
crowned the Rizzard. It should be funny.
That's so
Um,
cringy. It's hilarious sounding. I'm sorry.
That's
I know I couldn't turn it
good.
down. See, and what's funny is Flatley had me blocked for the longest time, and he unblocked me to ask me if I would do it, and I thought that was so funny that I agreed to do it.
Yeah.
That is hilarious, actually.
I unblocked just to
like-
ask you. Yeah, that was so cute.
Hey, Bunny, could you be on my game show?
Like, oh, Bunny, would you let us raise you off, Bunny?
Yeah.
That's
He said they
crazy.
were excited to have me on it, so we'll see.
We'll see how
That's
excited
what's
they
up.
really get. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-riz them. I'm gonna make them nervous.
There you go. I love that.
What about you, Eva? Anything good?
I suppose I saw like outside a little bit yesterday, which is okay.
That's cool.
Hey.
You went out and cut some grass. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, it was
That's
raining,
good.
so not technically. But I did go out in the car and get a natural car wash. So that was nice. So had the rain come down in the car. It sounds so lame, but I did go for a drive and I came back and that was like the highlight of my day. I sound so sad.
You know
It's the
what?
little
There's nothing
things.
wrong with that, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. I remember
Yeah.
when gas prices weren't so high. I would literally meet
Mhm.
my boyfriend at the time. We would just go driving
Yeah.
and go look
Yeah.
at and go to like the expensive neighborhoods and just look at
Oh
the
my god, that's
houses.
what I love doing. That's like
Yeah.
my
I
favorite
do too.
thing.
Yeah, and that was back then when gas is what it is now. But I mean, we used to go and drive or like drive down to the beach because I live like one city over from the beach. Just go drive the beach, look at the beach houses and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that.
what I would do when I was younger. There's like a castle house or something like near me, and we always drive by it. We're like, oh, there's the castle.
Yeah,
Aw.
see, stuff like that. I love doing stuff like that. I love just driving
Yeah.
around. That's why, like, when we drive to Michigan,
Mhm.
I love the certain parts of the drive where it's not just the interstate and we're like
Yeah.
driving through the mountains and stuff like that. Oh, it's so I love seeing that. I do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So my favorite spot to drive is like driving either like along the coast where we've got like what's called the Great Ocean Road, and it's literally just you're just driving along the coastline the entire way,
Oh,
and it's
that
like 3
sounds
4
so
hours.
cool.
It's really
Yeah.
pretty. And also they've got like more sort of like rainforesty sort of places inland as well, where they've got some like waterfalls and that sort of stuff too, which is really pretty to drive around, like some 4x4 tracks and stuff. Like it's really nice.
Oh,
So it's
Yeah.
like
That's
a scenic
awesome.
route.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get
that
the
sounds
inland
really
bit.
cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
so
that would
pretty.
almost make the spiders worth it.
It
And the
does.
snakes.
It does.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I just like
that sounds
yeah,
really dope. I would do that. I would totally want to do that.
yeah. It is
Fuck
really
yeah.
pretty. But yeah. All right. Well, let's get into today's episode then. I think we have a few bits and pieces before we get into some of the biggest stuff going on with what we wanted to touch on with Fishtank.
Yeah, I put Paige's tweet in here
Yeah.
about Nikocado Avocado. At here was 87 pounds, but she just put out a video saying 100 pounds. So we'll just go with the tweet right now because it's still amazing and it's still good.
Yeah.
Paige tweeted out the way I actually started crying, like real tears, because wow, 87 pounds lost, amazing. And look how good he looks in that picture.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It boggles my mind because you can still see him like eating all that crap and he's losing weight. That's 40 kilos. Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
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 Well, and it's like I believe Diesel and I were talking about it. As big as Nikocado Avocado was, the first 100 pounds are going to be the easiest to lose.
Oh yeah.
It's after that is when the hard work has to get put in. The first 100 pounds
Oh.
I lost were the easiest.
Yeah.
But
because-
after that, you had to work at it. You had to watch what you eat. You had to do this. You had to do that. So,
Well,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I mean, good for him though.
as he says,
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
it's a hashtag water weight. So that's all it was. Really, and he lost all of that. So
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's really good. I still want to watch that video. How much I weigh now. I want to watch that video. I haven't watched it yet, but
I do have that linked there if you wanted to see it. It's actually in the
All right, are we ready?
yes.
Yep.
let's see.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I'm so excited. This is going to be like a recipe to show you exactly. Hi, I know I'm skinny. You don't have to tell me. I lost 89
Well, shit. Hold on. I'm sorry.
pounds. And I lost
Look at you can see it in his face,
Yeah.
his shoulders,
Wow.
His
his
arms.
neck, his
Oh,
chest. You can
crap.
see it all over him. Oh my god.
and look
Yeah.
at my arms. Oh my god.
Crazy.
You don't even recognize me, I know. And this is not pre-recorded. Everyone keeps saying you don't post as much anymore. I feel like it's not old. What the heck? This is, first of all, you know it's new because this Little Caesars pretzel crust has only been out for like a couple of weeks. And I'm going to be answering your questions in today's video. So you guys have been leaving questions. I'm going to shout you.
Okay, so he answers videos. Oh my God, he said 80. How many pounds did he say?
89
what?
pounds.
89 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
He looks
Good for
so
him.
freaking good. Hold on.
Yeah.
I just got to keep it going.
Oh my God, he looks so. Look how he looks
He's
right there.
happy.
Oh, I'm so happy. You know what's funny is when people were starting to go after Nikocado Avocado, one of the million times they'd gone after him, and Willie like was backing him up, and then me and Willie got on one of my live streams about Nikocado Avocado, and we were like, dude, he's a troll. Leave him alone. Watch, he's going to lose weight one day because he knows he's not going to be able to maintain that. He knows he's not, but he's just riding off the money while he's big. He's going to lose weight eventually. He's going to realize he cannot health-wise maintain that. And look exactly what happened. You know? We knew it was going to happen. So, I'm happy for him. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he
I
definitely
wonder-
looks happy too.
Yeah. I'm always curious. It's like, will he ever get back to his like old vegan video weights?
I
Like,
hope
that
not.
would be shocking.
I hope not. I'm going to be
don't-
honest. I
yeah.
hope not because those vegan video weight, he looks sickly.
Yeah.
He did. He looked sickly in that video. To me.
I want to say
me, he did not.
gone. Like I want to say he would look like gone and sickly. I like thin, definitely, but I don't know about sickly.
Yeah, the weight, I don't know. I think he looked sick when he was in those vegan. Like, he didn't look healthy at all. In those vegan videos, I don't know. When we went through it, we were like, oh. Like, he didn't look, I don't know. His face was, like, off or something
I just
when he was in those.
I can't get into mukbang videos. I just
Me neither.
I don't like food that much anymore, and so anytime I see anything like that, I just feel kind of sick and off, and I'm just like, eh. So,
Yeah.
even like you remember the conspiracy one of like that woman that they thought that was locked up or whatever, and she's just eating a bunch of seafood blindfolded all the time.
Oh,
You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, even those
I
ones,
don't-
I was like, ugh.
I don't like
Yeah.
mukbang videos because I feel like they trigger me in a sense of, like, I used to be over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And I have a hard enough time now buying, like, I can't really buy clothes online because I can't remember what size I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to buying 2X t-shirts. Now 2X, I can swim in a 2X t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
used to buying a shirt that's a large. Like, excuse me, what? I don't wear large. Well, you know, it's hard for me to buy online because I don't know what size I am. Because I can look in the mirror and see one way, and it's actually, the reality is another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Isn't that funny
Yeah.
how you see yourself as your old self and you don't realize?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
it's really weird. And then even back when I was over 300 pounds, I would look at myself in the mirror and I didn't see I felt the over 300 pounds, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But now when I look in the mirror, sometimes I feel like I'm looking at over 300 pounds. You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
weird state of being, let me tell you. But good for him. I'm glad. I'm so glad that he's lost that weight, and I hope he keeps going.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I do. I hope he keeps going.
Good on him.
Hell
What a
yeah.
journey.
Okay, this next one, Bunny, you're gonna have to explain this one.
Oh, yeah. This related to the story that Rynnie was talking about on the live. Was it on the live or what?
Yeah,
Was that the
live
last
stream,
video?
yep.
Okay, yeah, the live stream. Sorry, y'all, I'm high. But it has the Ossa Kira in it, who is a porn star and all that. And then all the stuff that is getting brought up that she said was from the David Cho podcast. So I thought
Right.
that was
Oh.
interesting. But she said some very fucked up stuff. Like, I mean, like
Oh.
make you sick kind of stuff about a 13-year-old boy.
Oh.
And like,
Oh.
I don't know if she's claiming that this is a joke like he did, but I think it's really ironic that more fucked up shit has been filmed from his podcast.
The amount of trash we cover up in this industry is astounding. We're sitting here wondering why people are always attacking this industry. I'm not ready for the backlash that comes with outing America's sweetheart, but there's no way I'm the only person who saw those clips. And apparently that's her on the podcast.
Yeah, she was on the podcast telling this story, and I think there's a video down below.
Oh, I get the name of the podcast now. David Ossa. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Instead of DVD,
Yeah.
they say. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I get it now.
Okay, so let's play
Yeah.
this.
Statutory rape.
It's considered
Okay, hold on. Let me turn the volume up.
statutory rape. First of all, would you even do that?
This 13-year-old, I think I
He
would.
could have easily passed for
Like,
15.
okay, if I
He
were-
could have easily passed for 15.
Barely though. He wasn't necessarily like an old looking 13. You look at him and he's definitely a child. He's just like really like he had the perfect tan
A child
and
doing
his
adult
hair and
that shouldn't be considered statutory rape, and like it's consensual, and I was like, yeah.
no, that definitely no one would
I don't
consider
think
that
there's-
rape except maybe his mom.
I don't think.
And
Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
I don't think there's a person. I mean, are we tripping right now? Are we being delusional? Is there anyone that has a problem with that? I mean,
No.
I think there's not one person that would think that's abuse and would just think how lucky that kid is.
Pretty much.
I mean, and we're talking about Ossa and this 13-year-old kid.
I would advise Ossa not to do that.
No, I'm just.
We're not
talking about. We don't want the legal answer. We're just saying, is that a problem for you if that happens?
Like, would you feel morally dirty if I went to the other room?
Yeah.
This kid.
Yes!
Like, would you look at me
Yes.
Okay, not
That's a
that you would
child.
look at me different, but like,
Yep.
would you think that I'm doing something wrong?
I
Would you
would
feel
be-
bad for the
I would be
kid?
so proud of both of you guys.
That is
I would be sad for the kid because I'd be like, he won, but I'd be sad for you because you're going to the pokey.
Why would I go? Who's gonna tell? No snitching.
Snitching.
Money Mark,
Snitches get stitches.
as a father who has sons in
Yeah.
in that range, what would you say?
Well, we have the law.
All right.
Yeah, let's put that to
Okay, I'll just put it there. She is just as a degen as he is then.
Yeah.
Wow, we have found a rabbit hole with this David Ossa podcast.
Yeah.
He says here he wasn't necessarily old looking 13-year-old. You look at him and he's definitely a child. And then that shouldn't be considered statutory rape and like is consensual, Cho says. Is there anyone that has a problem with that? There's not one person that would think that's abuse. That's bullshit. And would think how lucky the kid is. Unfortunately, what she's saying with that, actually people would have less of a problem because it is a boy and versus a woman. Because society-wise, they've always thought, getting an older woman, that's cool. But no, I personally, you're breaking the fucking law, bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to even look at a 13-year-old that way.
Yeah, it's crazy that she would even just say that. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's, oh my God.
So it
Ew.
seems like this podcast is just pure cancer.
Yeah.
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 Degens everywhere.
Yep.
This person
I
said
want-
Justin was 17 and Jaden was 13 when you tweeted this about children. I wonder if Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith have DP'd anyone together.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my God.
God.
November
Oh,
2011. Justin
Jaden
was
was
17, Jaden was 13.
13, man.
So that was probably around when the Karate Kid came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's so disturbing.
He's just as bad as he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people like that do find each other. It's not surprising, I guess, that they started a podcast together.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a Pornhub ambassador.
Okay.
Apparently she's getting rewarded for child abuse by getting that contract. So
Either that or they didn't hear about it. Well, let's be honest. Pornhub is not the arbiter of morality because of, all of the
Child.
child sex trafficking that they got going on behind the scenes that they don't fucking take care of.
Yep.
They're like if YouTube was completely hands off. Swear to God.
no, that's
Yeah.
never okay. That's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's not like
That's crazy.
it's disgusting.
Ugh. So anyway, yeah, that was actually a really good find, Bunny. That was a really good find because
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I
I
feel
didn't
like
know that at
there's
all.
gonna be a whole iceberg about that David Ossa podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
Yeah. The next thing we have is one of the great poets of our time, Jerry Springer, has passed away.
The real one.
Man, R.I.P.
Yep.
I didn't realize he was that old either.
No,
I didn't
did
realize
I.
he was that old.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, how did he die? Like, I feel like he's not old enough to die of just old age. Like,
I mean,
79 is not that old, right? I feel like that's not that old.
Yeah, he was a mayor of Cincinnati. Did they say what he died of?
I think they said someone told me earlier it might have been cancer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was wondering if he was like sick or something. Because I feel like 79's not that old to like die of old age.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what he died of.
He died from pancreatic cancer.
There
Oh,
we
is that
go.
how he died? Okay.
Yeah.
That's so
I was about to look
sad.
that shit up because I was like, how did he die? Damn. Well, yeah, the great Jerry Springer. At one point, they tried to take him off TV, and he was like, "Nope, fuck you."
We lost another one.
Yeah.
Another
Maury's
Somebody-
gotta carry the torch.
I saw somebody tweet saying that he was like ahead of his time, like he was like a YouTube commentator before YouTube.
Yeah.
He was doing
Just
Todd.
speculating on other people's drama.
That's right.
Honestly.
He was doing
True.
Todd Court
True.
before Todd Court.
Having like all the bergs on and stuff.
He was like YouTube commentary community before there was a commentary community.
God.
That's real
Yeah.
life, though. That's real
Yeah.
life. He really was. Oh
Yeah,
my
he had
God.
real life spurgs.
I still
on his
remember
show.
his cameo in what was it, Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Mini Maeve and Steve were on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But yeah, Jerry Springer passed away, and we have seen nothing but Jerry Springer all like as soon as I was laying in bed till 5. I would wake up periodically, like every couple of hours, and I would see this scene from Jerry Springer, this scene from all day long, this scene from Jerry Springer.
It's-
Everybody was bringing out all the old clips.
It's an
The
iconic
mob
show.
versus the KKK.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It really was. It really was, and nobody could do it like him either.
No.
No,
one
not
could
at
do it
all.
like him.
I mean, Maury got close, but
Maury did
nothing.
get close. Yeah. you're
Yeah,
right.
nothing got to the point of Springer, but
Yeah.
Maury made it his own. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
because he's got "You Are Not the Father" and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maury did his own thing, but Jerry Springer, the fights
Oh.
on Jerry Springer. You watch that show hoping there would be a fight. Oh my
Yeah.
Bro.
god! If there was
Now
no
you watch
fight,
that so expecting for a fight. The fuck do you mean?
if you watched it honestly, if you watched that show and there wasn't a fight, you'd be disappointed that day.
Yeah.
For real.
I feel like they could have
Sensitive.
filmed his show in Waffle House and it just would have made sense.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it just
very much
clicks.
so.
It's got the same essence.
Yes, it does have the essence of the Waffle House. It absolutely does.
Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense, but it just does.
Nope, it makes sense to me because I come from a Waffle House culture. I understand. I know. Waffle House is a lifestyle. Okay.
Waffle House is a
yeah.
lifestyle.
I'll
That's
tell
It
you
is.
what,
Gotta be
I've been
ready
learning.
in Waffle House.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot more about Waffle House since watching People stream. I tell you what, like every morning he's telling us something to do with Waffle House, and last night there was a competition about them eating, like about them having like the short cook or whatever. So like they have all their short cook off where like they yell out all of the diced in a circle, flip flap over or something. Like they had to have like real random like orders that they
Covered and
shout
scattered.
out. Yeah. So they do that to them, and that's like their competition. Whoever comes up with the best sort of dish at the end after being yelled at for a while.
Yeah.
Listen, the greatest thing about Waffle House is this. cops go there to eat. They don't go there to arrest anybody. All right. They let them deal with what they got to deal with in there. They just go in there to eat, get their food, and leave. They don't call the cops on Waffle House. No, you just whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, Waffle House is like a church. Like how you can't get arrested in a church or whatever. I don't know that old rule. But it's like that for like crackheads.
Yeah, you claim
honestly.
You go into Waffle
Crackheads
House
and drunk people.
You go into Waffle House and claim sanctuary. That's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And they can't do anything.
I'm gonna be trying to beat up the people that work in the Waffle House because people that work in the Waffle House know how to fight. They have to.
Yeah.
To work there.
No, it's like in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sanctuary.
Yes,
I need sanctuary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of getting beat up, that's such a bad segue. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was a bad segue.
Oh my god.
Or was it kind of perfect though?
So this is a whole thread, but I feel like we need to see this first. Steven Crowder first announced that he was getting a divorce on his channel. Here is the difference though. When the big deal was it because Ruin Leon had me go up on his channel and talk about it. The big thing about it was that people were making it is he was referencing Candace Owens. Oh God, what is it when you hold something above on somebody's head? When
Extortion.
you hold yes, that Candace Owens was extorting him. Okay, he kind of he didn't flat out say it, but he kind of
Wait,
like,
you mean blackmail?
Yeah.
yes, extorting. Yes,
Yeah.
blackmail.
Is that
Extorting.
one the same? I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know if it's the
Blackmail
same thing or not.
Blackmail can be like anything. Like I'm going to threaten to tell your wife something. I think extortion is money. Like they want money out of it.
Yeah.
The practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. And what he clipped, I can understand she was sneak dissing, okay? But anyway, that was the big deal on that.
Okay.
But something else is actually a bigger deal to me because I don't care about any of that, okay? Because I think they're both a piece of trash. I don't care. All right? So this is the bigger deal.
I have been living with a proverbial boot on my neck for going on years now.
Oh.
Since 2021, I've been living through what has increasingly been a horrendous divorce. Now, let me say on the outset, to be clear, there is no infidelity, any kind of physical abuse at all on either side. And no, this was not my choice. My then wife decided that she didn't want to be married anymore. And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted.
You notice how he says in the state of Texas, that's completely permitted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also
weird.
notice how he specifically said there was no physical abuse. It's like
Yes.
he kind of was telling on himself.
Right.
Yeah.
But notice he says that in the state of Texas, it's completely basically it's completely okay that she wanted a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep listening to him.
It's been the most heartbreaking experience of my life, what I consider to be my deepest personal failure. And just so you know, my opinions on parenting and families have not changed. I've always believed that children need a mom and a dad, that divorce is horrible. And I still believe that children need a mom and a dad and that divorce is horrible. But in today's legal system, my beliefs don't matter.
In today's legal system, my beliefs don't matter.
Either that or you were a shit dad.
Do you understand? Okay, wait, here's my point. My point is, he's basically saying that just because his wife wants a divorce, she shouldn't be able to get granted one.
Yeah, he said if my state allowed it, she'd be tied up in my basement right now instead of divorcing me.
Exactly.
Like, that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Like, what does he want?
In
her
Texas,
to, like, what does he want her to
Stay there and be miserable.
Yeah, literally.
divorce is permitted when one party wants it, period. So for well over a year, in the best interest as well as physical safety of my children, we've decided to keep this issue private and to resolve it privately with the appropriate attorneys, what have you, legal jargon. And all this, one thing I want to be really clear about is certain. True north here is that my children are blameless, completely without fault. And so we decided to resolve these issues privately, as it's in their best interests,
Yeah, this seems
both
private.
emotionally and physically.
This seems really
Yeah.
private. Yeah, like
Yeah, very private.
Well, because I don't know if they show it in this. I didn't see the whole 5 minutes. Because I watched the part that Ruin Leon showed me. But if he shows what Ruin Leon showed me, he shows Candace Owens. So hold on.
Okay.
To do so. Now, the other issue is, and this is something that I've kept private for likely far too long. Many other people knew about this behind the scenes.
Yeah, you're going to see it.
Some, not all, but some of them in positions of power, influence, leverage, knew of this. They also knew that the safety of my children included keeping it private. So if you're familiar with the idea of extortion.
Oh, that's where I got extortion from. Because he said it was extortion. There we go.
Then you know the feeling well. Now, some of these threats were so thinly veiled that I'm frankly surprised you didn't all guess immediately.
Steven. Oh, and look who he shows.
Hello there.
Now, listen to Miss Owens as Miss Owens speaks. Listen to this.
Has a lot going on. I guess is the best way to say it. He has a lot going on, and that should be clear because people don't do stuff like this if there's not a lot going on in their lives. I would like to implore my audience and everybody that isn't paying attention to this situation not to condemn him, but to pray for him. Sometimes people need a prayer. Sometimes people need a scripture. You know, Stephen purports to be a Christian. I am unsure at this moment if it is my place to say more than that. You know, maybe if I feel in further defense, something should be said, or maybe if I feel that the public has a right to understand certain circumstances.
Let me tell you something. She was sneak dissing him with that.
Mm-hmm. That was a bless your heart.
That was a bless your heart moment right there. It sure was.
Well, my children have a right to privacy. Now, some other issues have been, or I should say, inferences have been more pernicious behind the scenes with demands and threats to use this information that they believe would be so publicly embarrassing to me and my wife at a difficult time that it could be used, knowingly putting my children in harm's way. So to those self-styled Christians, conservatives, and allies, well, not in my book. Now, if you find yourself, I don't want to get into details, so this is going to likely be the only time I have to address this or want to address this. If you're asking yourself, hey, did X person or did Y person know? The answer is likely yes, which will be made alarmingly clear as this process of discovery continues. And it also, by the way, makes me that much more appreciative of those who did know about this and in understanding the best interests of my family, my children, kept their word and used discretion. I can't thank you enough. Sincerely, I appreciate it. Won't forget it. It's pretty simple. I loved a woman so much that I married her. A woman who, despite all of this, I still love as the mother of my children. And she wanted something else for her life. That's not my choice. She simply wanted out, and the law says that that's how it works. Now,
And the law says that's how it works.
Yeah.
Bro!
That's fucking creepy.
Bro!
of course, look, I get it. There are multiple
That's the third time he's referenced the law saying that she can do that. That's the third time he's referenced that.
sides to every story, but one thing that is undeniable in this case is that it's no one's fault but my own in that I picked wrong, and that's certainly not the fault of my children.
That's that manosphere talk right
Yeah,
there. That's manosphere talk
honestly.
right there. Yeah.
Honestly, that's like, why does he keep bringing up the law? And
Yeah, because
and
he doesn't think that it should be I honestly believe that he doesn't think that the woman should be able to decide whether they get a divorce or not.
No,
But
yeah, true.
In the Bible, it says that you should not get divorced. So, I mean, I think if he is a Christian, he's probably just going off of that. He doesn't believe in it because the Bible says, but the law says.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible
law
also says you go by the law of the land too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's got to go by that. That's why he's like, I'm defeated here. Jesus told me I could not.
And I will say that what's in the best interest of my children is not internet drama, speculation, certainly not blatant or veiled shakedowns or dragging their father or mother, and I can't be clear on that enough, or their mother through the mud. And to anyone who tries it, I'm no longer going to pacify, capitulate, or sidestep because I love them a whole lot more than I love you. And I will continue to do whatever is necessary to protect my children. Discussing the divorce any further on social media or on this show or in any public space is not what's best for them. I'll be handling this through the proper legal avenues and channels available as a matter of record in which I have more than full confidence. So I'd ask that you understand the need for and respect our privacy in what is obviously a pretty tough time. And I hope that none of this has to go any further than that.
Oh, wait. So that was, I wanted y'all to hear that first because the way he continues to say, well, the law allows her to do that, or the state of Texas says different, and this, that, bro. Okay?
I'm ready.
If she didn't want to be married to you anymore, that is her God-given right to not be married to you anymore. Same thing if you wanted to leave the marriage. It's your right to leave the marriage.
Technically, God would tell you you can't get divorced.
Well, if you even if you believe in God, just saying, Sky Daddy don't tell me what to do. All right.
Facts.
So this is the thread. This right here says exclusive. I've obtained over 3 minutes of video of Steven Crowder being emotionally abusive towards his pregnant wife, Hillary. In a statement sent to me here, the family says she hid the emotional abuse she was dealing with for years. All right.
I'm ready.
This is the ring video.
Then we're at an impasse. Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need to get. And I need some space. We need to just talk.
Respect me.
So.
Well, that's just a snippet. There it is. Here we go.
Because I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. No, you just did it. I drew a boundary in abusive and cruel. You were not taking the car. Because if you refuse to do wifely things, then I will go pick up the groceries.
There's no groceries. I'd be happy.
Steaks, wood pellets, my grill. I know it's an unreasonable request, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the man? Yes. How do you man? How do you man receive love and respect? Respect. No. How do the man? No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
you're not taking the car.
Steven,
you are not.
Then I will ask them to pick me up. Would you like me to ask?
Oh, that's right.
It's not correct, Steven.
Get an Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
Feeling some constraints?
Steven.
Like, I can't go. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
Do
you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you going, I'll be back when I'm back?
Steven.
The only way out of this is discipline and respect.
God damn it, I had to stop it there. The only way out of this is no, we're going back to that line. Hold on. The only way out of this is discipline and respect.
You can tell how like distressed she is. She's like holding her stomach.
That is so fucking
What in the treats women like a dog type
He's
bullshit?
literally whining.
Oh my god. And why do they only have one car?
No, why do they have one car? That's a fucking expensive ass house. You can tell from just that backyard.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot easier to control somebody when there's only one car.
Exactly.
That's facts. Actually.
All right, let's finish it.
It's discipline and respect. The only way out of it is we're at an impasse.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline and respect.
Yeah.
There you go. You throw your hand, you give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
Hillary, you give up so easily. I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. You said, then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it.
Don't tell me to watch it.
Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just stop engaging for a little bit. Okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem. I've never received love from you, and the fact is, when I go, look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D, you just be disciplined about it, you go, no, but I love you more than life itself. Okay, put on some gloves. No, but I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous. Hillary, you're right, we're at an impasse. Become someone, as you did, day in and day out, worthy of a wife worthy.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
She's
I'm
literally
slack-jawed.
pregnant with his kid.
I am
Twins.
slack-jawed.
She's pregnant with twins, and also it was really hard for them to get pregnant. Like, I'm pretty sure they did in vitro and all that. So not only is he putting her through all this shit, but he's risking all the money they spent trying to get pregnant because you can't be you're high risk at that point.
Yeah,
like,
he's stressing her the fuck out. That's what he's doing to
Yeah.
babies. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, let's finish. Let's finish. We got like a minute.
Okay.
No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife. I said as a wife. Hillary, come on now.
I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage anymore. I'm gonna go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
And he's smoking around her.
Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not gonna.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to you. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
Walk
Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
She's literally pregnant. Why can't we do it?
Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to get the medication the dogs take? No, you take that in.
As the Crowders head inside, Steven gets angrier and angrier by his own admission, screams, "I will fuck you up," at his pregnant wife, Hillary, who then flees their home. All right. Exclusive video reveals Steven Crowder emotionally abusing his wife. In a statement, Hillary Crowder's family says he hid emotionally abusive behavior for years. Yeah, that's what they tend to do. I hid my shit too. So that must have been what happened right before she left. The statement in its entirety is printed later in the story. The Ring camera footage documenting the moments leading up to the moment where Steven said, "I will fuck you up," something that was at the pinnacle of aggressiveness in their marriage, but was also part of a pattern of emotional abuse, is posted in full at the top of this post and detailed later on, which we just saw. Neither Hillary nor Steven Crowder is contending that there was physical abuse in their marriage or sexual infidelity. And in audio files and text message I review, Steven Crowder admits to some of his faults, which includes a volcanic temper repeatedly and at times regretfully. But according to sources I spoke to who are familiar with their relationship, Steven Crowder's admissions often came after a sustained period of mental and emotional abuse, and he didn't seem to be able to control his impulses. This story is based on conversations with multiple sources, none of whom would speak to me unless they were granted anonymity. As I reviewed text messages, extensive audio files, and personal videos documenting the Crowder's marriage. And Hillary was not available for comment.
Jesus Christ.
Here in the second part of it, the family at Hillary Crowder says she spent years hiding her husband's emotional abuse from her family, and he lied about circumstances around their divorce, and that he wasn't present for the birth of their twins.
Oh my god.
What?
Excuse me, pardon?
Okay, that's the same. It's the
same link.
Yep. 2 days ago, Steven Crowder spoke about the divorce for his first time. Before he did, he informed his wife's divorce attorney. As my report reveals, his wife's attorney asked him not to speak about it. Crowder did anyway. Number 4, here's the full statement from the family of Steven Crowder's soon-to-be ex-wife Hillary. Her family only issued this statement after Steven spoke about their divorce against Hillary's wishes. The statement is detailed and alleges years of abuse. Hillary is currently living alone in Dallas apart from her family and support system in Michigan and is focused on taking care of her young children. She is not prepared at the time to speak about her divorce becoming public or misleading statements made by Stephen about their relationship. The truth is, Hillary spent years hiding Stephen's mentally and emotionally abusive behavior from her friends and family while she attempted to save their marriage. She was the one who was asking to work on their relationship to keep their marriage intact for their unborn children. In June of 2021, Stephen left their home to pursue elective surgery. Hillary urged him to get the help he needed to address his abuse with the hope that their marriage could be saved and they could peacefully live together as a family. Instead, Stephen refused to do so and chose not to be with his wife during the birth of their twin children. After the birth, Stephen bought a townhouse and left their home permanently. Hillary was unaware that Stephen had hired a divorce attorney and asked his assistant to cut Hillary off financially. There is significant documentation substantiating these facts. Wait a minute. In the video, he said wait. In the video, he was saying she was leaving him.
Yeah. He's a real piece of shit.
In his video, he was saying, well, the state of Texas allows her to do that. Excuse me.
So he's trying to flip it on her.
Hillary was unaware that Stephen had hired a divorce attorney. That
it's because his audience.
And asked his assistant to cut Hillary off financially? I mean, she's just had...
What about his kids?
Oh my god.
What about his kids?
That's so sad.
Oh my god, what a sick piece of shit.
But he's just saying all this. He's just lying about what that she initiated the divorce because his audience he has cultivated by saying, I don't believe in divorce and all this. They're also like, yeah, we don't either. And that would really disappoint them.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's why. Okay, now it makes sense to get his video. Because, okay, wait a minute, let's bring it all around. What's her name? The one he showed in his Candace Owens probably knows that he's the one that initiated it. And that's why he had to jump on video and talk about extortion because she's like, well, you're the one that hates divorce, but I know you initiated it.
And you know what? If this is just my theory, and it may not be true, but if it is, she's kind of a genius. If she just verbally said that to him and it wasn't over a call or something he could have recorded, him coming out and publicly saying she was extorting me, she can sue the shit out of him.
That's true. Oh my God. That's why Candace Owens said what she said because she knows he initiated the divorce, not his wife. And he initiating that divorce goes against everything him, in air quotes, and his audience are for. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's so funny.
I didn't know this would turn into this. I'm going to be honest with you.
We blew the fuse, boys.
Okay, all right. I'm going to read the last part. We hope that Stephen will cease speaking publicly about these personal matters in an untruthful manner. Well, now we know what the untruthful part is. We also look forward to there being a full transparency in the legal process so there is fairness and accountability for the actions that has caused the divorce and ensure the outcome is what is in the best interest of the young children.
100%.
Holy shit. And like you said, he cut Hillary off financially. She has twins. You're twins. Are you kidding me?
Theory out there. Okay, so he wasn't there for the birth of his children, and then he also weirdly said in his video, "My children are not at fault." But does he blame his children?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. If your children aren't at fault, then why aren't you giving their mother the money to take care of the children?
Yeah, and you weren't there for the birth of them, and then you made that weird comment. Like, it all seems kind of like he, I don't know, blames the children. Like,
it's like he blames the children. He literally projected in that whole video.
Yeah, that's what it feels like now, knowing all this.
You know what? See,
like, he didn't even care she was pregnant. He was just like, walk the dogs.
Yeah.
Give him the location.
Yeah. Gloves.
I've never witnessed a husband being like that before.
Yeah,
No.
that's.
I mean, I'm
he's
pretty
like a
sure
child.
there are assholes out there like that, but I've never seen that firsthand. And I can
Yeah.
only imagine how bad that would be. You're pregnant with twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Big
like,
belly and all.
And
Yeah.
it was so hard for them to get pregnant too.
Oh my, you know what? No, nah.
Yeah.
Somebody needs something cut off. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I just hope that she's getting the support she needs from her family and that her and the kids will do well.
Yeah.
I hope so too. Well, because that's the most important thing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important thing is that she's getting the support that she needs and those babies are taken care of. Because when it boils down to it, the babies are the most important thing out of this whole story.
Facts.
Yeah.
The babies are the most important thing. Okay, mom and dad need to get their shit together, if anything, for the babies. Because the babies, but him treating her like that, no.
Yeah, like she could have lost them from all that stress.
Yes.
True.
Absolutely. She absolutely could have. Especially if it's like how Bunny said that they had a hard time getting pregnant. Who's to say that kind of stress couldn't have caused her to lose the babies?
Yep.
Oh my God, dude.
And it being twins, like that's just high risk.
You know what?
I don't want to stress her out.
And this is why I don't like people.
Yep.
100%.
Oh my God. So now I know why Candace Owens said what she said and why she was being sneaky about it. Now
Fair
I have
enough.
to admit, I can't stand me some Candace Owens, but I do respect what she did now. I respect it. I respect what she did. I respect it now. Now I understand. I'm gonna have to tell Leon about this so he knows why she did what she did.
And I don't mind if those babies never see their daddies so they don't have to be indoctrinated by the bullshit that he spews.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get better people in this world. How about that?
I know that's right.
Fuck that,
Good
man.
God.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything happy? Anything? Do we have anything else?
No, I
don't
don't think we
think
had
we-
a bunch of sad shit today. Like what the hell?
Yeah. Quite a depressing episode.
Yeah, like we could end it off with saying that Simmons from Fishtank could be a pedophile. That
That's
You know
not
what?
any
But
better,
you know
I
what?
don't think.
You know what? I agree. Let's go. Let's just go
Yeah,
for it.
it fits right in.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mitch made a short about it, which actually breaks everything down really well. So if you want to sort of watch that, it can really break things down.
Okay.
I'm kicking you off the show. Excerpts of books that I like on my phone. I'm not a freak. There was a counselor who worked for a camp for decades. Everybody loves him, but he got fired because he offered drinks to underage girls and allegedly raped her. Here's how to do it the right way. Sexual harassment warning, like every culture there are customs when you hit on boys and girls. So does camp counselors who work at camp nowadays are mostly college kids from all over the world. Of course they would expect a romantic experience. You gotta do it the right way or you might get fired. What does that mean? Well, Simmons, allow me to say something that you'll understand in your language. Translation, I'm kicking you off the show. Make sure he makes it to the nearest bus stop.
Oh no, Braille!
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah. So that's just basically
What?
the short version of what happened there. So that what he actually wrote. Well, first of all, this is how he actually gets exposed to begin with. There's the first clip there.
Yeah, I'm going through. I'm gonna do all these tweets. So just give me a second. I'm pulling them all up, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite part is like in Mandarin, he literally says, "Get the fuck out of here." It's so funny.
Really?
Oh, that's funny.
So that's the
I didn't know
direct-
that.
That's the direct translation then. So it wasn't like you're off the show or whatever.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Yeah.
Simmons exposed by TTS.
If you want to do something, you can give me the keys. And then when I do something, I'll give you the baby and the keys. So we can like teamwork on
Josie's toddler behavior turns on all the closeted psychos who picture you as a counselor at my camp. Simmons, everyone is silly Billy and y'all fucking with him. Shout out my friend Randy Stair and his girlfriend Amber. Letty, I saw your special video online. I already bust twice.
What the
That was a lot.
What, the Letty one?
Yeah.
No.
Come to find out, that's revenge porn, by the way.
Oh,
what the
fuck?
Yeah, come to find out from what the guys were talking about in the Discord, those were actually revenge porn.
That's terrible.
Well, shit.
About when it comes to Letty.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming up soon.
Damn, John's been training in the garage. John still likes eating poop. Confirm. Simmons, what is your favorite summer camp memory?
There you go. Simmons, what's your favorite summer camp memory?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
That's what he said.
The campfire. Yeah, the campfire is always.
Letty, you little goblin. Simmons, we found your books about Simmons' past as a camp counselor is scary. Josie sells and Vance Chads rise up.
All right, so they just said your books about the camp counselor is scary, right? What's this next one? Kick Simmons right now? Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then Morrow actually ended up leaving because that all freaked him out. And this is Morrow talking about it.
Fishtank. So I just want to start this video off by saying thank you to everyone who supported me, who's supporting me right now. I want to say thank you to Jet, who gave me the opportunity to be on this show. Thank you to the whole team of Fishtank. They were amazing. Everyone there was super nice and chill. The reason why I left was because I just didn't feel comfortable being there after what happened with the person that starts with the S being a P. I didn't feel comfortable being there, and I felt like sick to my stomach. I felt like my stomach was like turning around when I found that out. It was just like a weird feeling, and I just didn't feel comfortable being there, especially because I was his roommate and I would sleep next to him. I slept next to him for a week, and it was just something that it just like, I can't explain it, but it felt really like just disgusting and weird being there.
Yeah.
But that's the main reason why I'm no longer part of the show. But I do want to thank everyone. It was an amazing experience, and thank you to the whole team of Fishtank.
And there you go.
Yeah, so he left because he felt just awkward and gross about being there afterwards. So.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't down him at all for leaving because honestly, Morrow seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand. Like, I believe it that's the reason why he left.
Yeah,
you know?
like definitely.
Yeah.
And like later on,
Yeah.
he actually did like an Instagram live where he went on to say that maybe what he did was like a little bit impulsive by leaving. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we might see him back. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I found it crazy when like I feel like John had good intentions and didn't know what was really happening with Simmons, but like he had Simmons like grab the baby and like lock himself in like a bathroom and like trying to save Simmons. And then later on, like yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing because Morrow was pissed and he was standing outside the bathroom waiting for Simmons to come out because he was pissed, right? And then they finally Simmons finally came out of the bathroom. They pretty much snatched the baby from him. And yeah.
Yeah, and it's like still today, like John is still going through it because I think he just thought like, because John was getting like TTS calling him a pedo, so I'm sure that's why he did it. But then it's like John was like, I think he was like crying and throwing up in like the bathroom, and Sam had to go in there and like comfort him, and Jet had to comfort him because I think he did see Simmons as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Especially after like what was it, like the 2 hours or whatever they were standing next to each other, like talking about their relationship difficulties throughout their life, and they really had like a big, deep, and meaningful. And like he was even giving John like massages and stuff like that. Like obviously like that's going to contribute to him feeling sick, but he also did have like about 3 beers or something like that, which set him off. But obviously any word or news like that will make you feel that sick too. So I feel sorry for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
Right. And then like after Simmons left, he was stupid enough to like join a Discord full of like fish tank people and Kiwi Farms people. And he went on a Discord stage and was just going in circles.
It was the dumbest brain dead shit I have ever heard in my life.
Yes. So I guess so I don't know the context of how they got in contact with Simmons specifically, but we were all in like a Discord, and then Diesel was like, "Oh my god, like Simmons, like there's a Twitch right now streaming this Discord stage. Simmons is on it right now." So we all go to this Twitch stream that was held by someone named like Gory Photos or something.
Yeah.
And it's a whole like live stream of I think it was the fishtank.live Discord. Simmons was in there on the stage, and these dudes, for one, were not professional with their questions, and they're also letting like anybody up on the stage to talk to Simmons. So it wasn't just people dunking on him. There was like racist comments going on towards him being Chinese. There is all this other stuff, and it was just like derailing for almost like, I want to say almost like maybe 2 or 3 hours. And there was times where Simmons actually left the stage, but then he was dumb enough to come back and still get dogpiled on. And I heard some people say, like, even if he's potentially and allegedly not a pedo, at that point, those dudes were like dogpiling on him and were pretty much trying to gaslight him at that point to just admit to it.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where they were telling people to spam like the media section of that Discord, where they had doctored screenshots where like they doctored it so it looks like Simmons is saying, "Oh, let's go like rape the kids" or something on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Brother, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And Keemstar tried to go up in there, and he couldn't get up in there. And oh, by the way, Keemstar may or may not end up in the house, not as a contestant, but as like a guest.
That would be so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So like those dudes really like fucked up whatever they were trying to do with Simmons, because it just kept going in circles and it was just a mess. It was like the most retarded shit ever.
It really was.
Honest. And it's just like at one point, I think like me and some others were like, Diesel, you should go up there and ask like real questions. This is not going anywhere.
So did you want me to read the excerpt that Sam Hyde read out, just so you can actually hear what he says and what he's being accused of through these words? Inside this book, he wrote, there was a counselor who worked for a camp for decades. Everybody loves him, but he got fired because he offered drinks to underage girls and allegedly raped her. Here's how to do it the right way. To know the custom, especially for people from non-Western countries, watch videos on YouTube by searching. There's 3 sexual harassment. There's like a warning. He says like every culture, there's customs where you hit on boys and girls. So does camp. Counselors who work at camps nowadays are mostly college kids from all over the world. Of course, they would expect a romantic experience. You've just got to do it the right way or you might get fired. So he's basically telling these counselors how to get with these boys and girls or kids at these camp romantically.
So gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
And this was on Amazon?
This is on Amazon. There's
so does Amazon not like proofread anything like what?
I think it's alleged
No,
that he's
not at all.
self-published.
It is.
Yeah,
there was a number of them that are self-published. I actually tried to find it on Amazon, and the link is broken. I found it on a local Australian bookstore site, and it has. If you actually go to the website, it has like several books from him. Like it's from natural fertility recipes, how to become the best camp counselor in America was the one that was being read out. The Camp Counselor America Dummy Guide, Herbal Weight Loss Guide, How I Traveled Japan for Free. But there's like 2 in there that are like kind of weird sounding. One of them is how to pick up girls and keep them. And the other one is how to get a hot girl and keep her. They both have the same cover, Very similar font styles, except one's $123 Australian and the other one is $295 Australian. Why are these books so expensive?
I mean, good question. Good question.
I don't understand, like, especially like how many pages it has in it. I don't know, but like in the in How to Get a Hot Girl and Keep Her, the little bio that's written out is says, I used to be shy and awkward until one day I decided to learn the necessary skills to date a girl I desire and makes me happy. Do you want to be naturally attracted to girls, even people in general in your life? Question mark. And it's like
What?
It's under
What, in the English?
Yeah, it's under the category of like gender and social science and women's studies, and it is independently published by Simmons.
So there's a reason why his books are so expensive. It's because he probably hasn't sold like
any of them. Yeah. Well, there's 274 pages in it, and he only published it just before COVID as well, like October 2019. So it's only like 4 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably hasn't sold any at all, so he set them really high, just hoping he would sell even one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That Simmons stuff was crazy. I was like, what?
It's
Simmons is wittily weird.
Yeah, it's
wittily.
It's a big rabbit hole, that's for sure. Like, you just keep going and looking through other stuff, and it's crazy. But yeah. If you want to see Fishtank with commentary, there is a 24/7 Fishtank live commentary, unofficial one by King Brick. He is really putting the hard yards in, almost doing 24/7.
He is. Shout out to King Brick. Can we put King Brick's YouTube channel in the description? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Because he has been putting in the work when it comes to this fish tank thing, man.
Insane. Yeah, and he brings everyone with updates. He does awesome commentary throughout it as well. So instead of just, scrolling through and, blankly, like, not listening to anything, have some commentary in the background, listen to Brick and everyone.
Absolutely. 100%. He's been putting in the work for Fish Tank, man. And I'm so happy for him.
Yeah.
He found his niche.
He did.
True. He did. He found his niche. Like,
Now he can stay awake for 30 hours for a reason. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Good on him. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it for today. What do you reckon, guys?
That's good. We're done. I think we're good.
I'm impressed.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Don't be depressed. We're not depressed. Listen, we ended off on a good note. We turned everything that was bad happening into yay Brick. So,
yay Brick. Yay.
Okay. Yay.
Brick was a positive for the day.
Right. Well,
voila.
Well, that was it for episode 17 of the broadcast. Thank you, everyone, for listening today. Please like and sub if you haven't already. And yeah, say goodbye, ladies.
Bye, motherfuckers. And I want to hear, and I want to see in the description, not in the description, I want to see in the comment who your favorite housemate of Fish Tank is. Let's go.
Josie.
I'm a Josie, bro. I'm a Josie, bro. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Yep, me neither. I love that little tism creature.
All right. Bye.
Titties.
Yay, boobies!